everybody, my name is Diamond Splitter and welcome back to another video. Now this is my 100th video special. Just to let you guys know, this is a Spider-Man PS4 gameplay. I have not played this game since my gameplay. Now I'm really going to be really bad at it. I'm not going to be doing like crimes or anything in the city. I'm really just going to be swinging around showing you guys the best to worst suits. Or actually no, that came out wrong. The worst to best suits in my opinion. So we're going to start at the very bottom of the list. This is going to be number 45. There are 45 suits in this game, and we're going to be covering every single one of them. Now, I'm going to try not to go in, like, too in-depth with all of them, because we will be sitting here for over 2 hours, and I don't think you guys want to watch a 2-hour video on Spider-Man suits. So, this is just my opinion on all the suits. You don't need to, like, get mad at me or anything for whatever suits. Like, let's say, like, I say one of your favorite suits is at the bottom. Just don't worry about it, it's fine. The list is probably going to end up changing. If you guys want to see another one of these videos, let me know, but maybe I'll do it with like suit powers or something, or like suit mods, or something like that. But then I'm also going to do this for Spider-Man Miles Morales once we beat that game. And also, I am planning on doing DLC gameplay very soon. I know I've been saying that for the past 6 months, but I'm probably going to end up doing it around 130 videos on the channel. Once I hit around 130 or something, or maybe even 120, I'll be doing DLC gameplay as soon as possible. So anyway, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Now, number 45 on this list is the Spirit Spider suit. I personally do not like this suit very much. It does look pretty cool, especially at nighttime with photo mod on it. But let's be honest, that looks nothing like Spider-Man. It looks like Spider-Man and Ghost Rider combined, but it doesn't even look anything like Spider-Man. It's like if Ghost Rider had Spider-Man's powers. It doesn't look like Spider-Man. I feel like it's definitely really weird. You can get some cool photos out of it in photo mode for like thumbnails and things at nighttime and stuff, but I never use this suit during my gameplay. I don't really like it that much, and I personally would not choose to use it. The next suit on the list is the Undies suit. Now, this suit you get when you complete 100% of the main story gameplay. It is a very difficult suit to unlock, and I was actually really disappointed when I completed the game 100%, and this is what I got. I was really, really sad. I was actually upset. Like, I worked so hard to get the 100%, and then this is what I got. I was expecting to get something a bit better, but yeah, I do use it every once in a while, like once in a long while, to get like a laugh out of it and stuff. But other than that, I never use the suit. Obviously, I didn't use it in my gameplay because you need 100% completion of it. But yeah, I would never ever use this suit. The next suit on the list is the Cyborg Spider-Man suit. Now, a lot of people are probably going to get mad at me for this one. I personally do not think that this suit is that great. I just don't like it. That's why it's this low on the list. The only reason it's at number 3 and not number 1 or 2 is because of the Iron Arm. The Iron Arm does look pretty cool, but the stitching on the suit and the goggle on it, I just don't think it looks great. It kind of looks like a creepy Spider-Man. Like, if I saw this thing swinging around, I would not want to go anywhere near it, and I would not want it. I don't know. I feel like it's a creepy Spider-Man. Now, it does look kind of cool. Don't get me wrong. The metal arm is pretty cool. But I just feel like it doesn't look like Spider-Man. It does. I mean, it looks like Spider-Man. Obviously, it's his suit. But sorry, guys. My glasses keep falling down. It's really annoying. Yeah, it doesn't really look like Spider-Man other than, like, the suit design and everything. It kind of looks weird. The stitching is not great. I personally don't like it very much. But, yeah, this is the number 43 spot on the list. But, yeah, let's get into the next one. The next suit on the list is the Wrestler suit. Now, this suit is just not that great to begin with. I mean, I do like it because it has, like, no gloves on it, and it's just the hands, which is nice. I think it's actually the only suit that does that. Maybe there's one other one that does that, but this is the only one I can think of right now that has that. But it's definitely really weird. It's the original suit that Spidey made for himself before he fought Bonesaw in the ring. I think it was Bonesaw that he fought in the ring. Before he fought Bonesaw, he made this suit for himself just quickly to conceal and hide his identity. So, yeah, but this suit, it's definitely, it's a nice looking suit. It looks pretty good. There's no suit on this list where I'm like, you know what, I hate this suit, get it out, I never want to see this suit ever again. No, there's no suit on here, except for maybe Spirit Spider. Yeah, so this suit is just not that great. I don't really like it that personally, but it is, I respect this suit. The next suit on the list is the Electrically Insulated suit. This suit's just not great to begin with. It's really bulky. The colors, I feel like, don't match very well. And I don't know. I feel like it looks like Spider-Man and a pillow. combined. I don't know. It looks like the suit is fluffy. It doesn't even look like Spider-Man. I mean, obviously it kind of looks like Spider-Man with like the mask and stuff, but it just I don't know. I don't think it looks like Spider-Man. The eyes are definitely massive. The little like whatever that is on his arm looks kind of cool. But I just really don't like this suit overall. It's not great. I never use it during my gameplay. In fact, I don't even think I got it during my gameplay because I didn't like it that much. But yeah, anyway, the suit's just not that great, and I never really use it. Let's move on to the next one. The next suit on the list is the Spider Armor Mark II suit. This suit, I just really don't like it. I never use it during my gameplay. I'm probably going to say that a lot, like, oh, I didn't use the suit, or I did use the suit during my game. I'm probably going to say that a lot during this video. But this one's definitely not awful. I don't hate it. The suit power is absolutely useless. I hate the suit power on it. But this isn't about suit powers, this is on the suit. And I'll say why the suit power is useless later. But the spider, or like the emblem on the back, is just like too big. It kind of like goes down to like his legs, and it's weird. The eyes just don't look like eyes. They don't look like lenses like the rest of his suits do, or most of the rest of them do. This one's definitely not one of my favorite, but I also don't hate this one. I do like the gold look on it, but we've seen this so much in other Spider-Man games that it's just kind of lost its touch by now. It's not like that great anymore as it was. It's not as good as it was when we first saw it. Next suit on the list is the Velocity suit. Now this suit is definitely not bad. I don't hate it. Now it does look like Spider-Man, I will admit. It looks more like Spider-Man than the Cyborg Spider-Man or the Spirit Spider or any of those. But the reason that this suit is this low on the list is because of, like, the eyes. Like, the eyes are definitely, they're so, like, weird. Like they're just, they don't look like Spider-Man, I feel like. And then the suit power isn't great. I mean, it's definitely interesting. It's an interesting suit power. Do I use it? No, never. But it's definitely a kind of a cool one that I don't mind using every once in a while. But yeah, this suit is definitely not anything great. I never used it during the gameplay. Actually, I never bought it during the gameplay. And yeah, I never used this suit ever to begin with. The next suit is the ESU suit. Now, this suit is definitely kind of cool. I mean, it's not really cool. The reason I use it is because it is the closest thing legitimately unlocked in Spider-Man that you're going to be able to get without, okay. It's the closest thing you're going to get to free roaming with Peter Parker without, like, modding and things. Without mods, you're not ever going to get to free roam with Peter Parker, like, in the city, except for that little short portion in one of the 3 DLCs. I'm not going to spoil much for the DLCs since I am going to be doing gameplay on them soon. So, yeah, this suit's definitely not bad. It has the gloveless hands, obviously, but it's definitely not a horrible suit. I don't mind it, but I also never use it just because there are much better ones. The next suit on the list is the Bombastic Bagman. Now, this suit, first off, it's a Fantastic Four suit. I just want to point that out. Hang on. That is a Fantastic Four suit, as you can clearly tell. It's a Fantastic Four suit with a brown paper bag on his head. I just want to say that this is probably one of the funniest suits. I think this one's funnier than the Undies suit, personally. I don't mind this suit. I never free roam with it, other than now, obviously. I don't really ever use it. I mainly just use it for laughing every once in a while, or to, like, make a meme off of it or something. But other than that, I would never really use this suit for free roaming, for mission story purposes. I just don't think it's worth using. The next suit on the list is the Fear Itself suit. Now, this suit is definitely pretty good. I do like it. I don't know if I used it during my gameplay or not, but the reason that that this suit is this low is because of the gauntlets. If the gauntlets were either smaller or the suit didn't even have them at all, this would definitely easily be in the top 5. Most definitely top 5. Easily. No problem. It is such an awesome suit, but the gauntlets, they're just way too big. It's like he has, like, I don't know, like, swords on his wrists. It doesn't... No. If Insomniac didn't add the gauntlets, or, like, just made them a little smaller, this suit would be in my top 5 favorite. Did I? Alright, I don't know why I did that. I just felt like doing that. Anyway, yeah, this suit is pretty good. I don't mind it. I don't remember whether I used it in my gameplay or not, but I free roam with it sometimes, and I get some cool photos out of it in photo mode at nighttime. The next suit on the list is the Negative suit. Now, this suit is definitely pretty cool. In my opinion, it doesn't really look like Mr. Negative. I feel like Mr. Negative has less gray on him. Oh, let me get that sun out of your face. I am sorry for that. I feel like Mr. Negative has less gray. He's really just black and white. Yeah, this suit has like a lot of gray. I feel like it's like cell shaded, but not cell shaded, only because it has that weird look on it. But yeah, it's definitely a really cool suit. I did use this suit when I fought Mr. Negative, I'm pretty sure. Just, I don't know, kind of just for the fun of it. I think I did that during my gameplay. But yeah, definitely not a bad suit. I do use it every once in a while. Is it my favorite? No, definitely not. It is at the 35th spot. So it's definitely not my favorite, but it's also not one that I hate either. Like, I don't hate any of the suits on the list. I like them all, or except for some of them. Some of them I don't like at all. But it's definitely not a bad one. I do use it every once in a long while. But yeah, I did use it for the Mr. Negative fight, but other than that, I wouldn't really use this suit overly much. The next suit on the list is the Damaged Classic suit. This one is definitely pretty awesome. I do like it. When you think of Spider-Man, this is probably one of the two main suits that come to mind. It's definitely really, really cool. I do like it. It's more colorful, like more vibrant than the main classic suit, which is another reason why I do like this one. But I feel like it is definitely a little kind of like, I don't know how to say this. It's kind of like they could have put a different suit in its place. Like this one, if you like go over to the classic suit, you could click on it and then it would say like damaged or classic, and then you can choose whether you want classic or damaged. It's kind of like, I don't know. I just feel like they could have added another suit into the game and saved that slot instead of, or that place for a different suit other than just wasting it on the same suit, just damaged. But yeah, it's definitely a really good suit. I do use it every once in a while to free roam with it. And yeah, it's a pretty nice suit and I like it. The next suit on the list is the 2099 black suit. Now, first off, I just want to say this suit is not black, it is blue. I don't think I'm colorblind. I just think it doesn't look black, it looks blue. If this suit was black, I think it would look so much better. I personally don't like the blue on it. I mean, okay, blue is my favorite color, and I think some of you know that. But it's definitely not the suit that I was expecting when I heard 2099 black suit. I was definitely a little disappointed. No, the claws on the wrist kind of remind me of Batman's claws. They look pretty awesome. It's definitely a really cool suit, and the suit power with it feels like you can fly with it. It's right. I think it's the closest thing you're gonna get to flying as Spider-Man. But yeah, pretty awesome suit. I do use it every once in a while, but not really that often. But yeah, nice suit. On to the next one. The next suit on the list is the Resilient suit. Now this suit, I just want to say it used to be my favorite. Before I got to free roam with it, this suit was most definitely my favorite suit in the entire game. The reason it kind of like died down was because I played with it so much when I first unlocked it that I kind of just got a little bit sick of it, and I just didn't really want to use it anymore. I do like that it looks like blue when it's in the sun and stuff, but in the menu, like here, I'll go to it in the suit menu, it's like silver. I definitely do like that. Another reason why the suit is this low on the list, I mean, it's not that low. It's in the 33rd spot, I believe, 32nd spot. It's definitely a pretty cool suit, but the reason it's this low is because I feel like the eyes look so much like the Velocity suit eyes that kind of sets it back a little bit, since I don't really like the Velocity suit that much. But yeah, decent suit, used to be my favorite, but now it's kind of died down a little bit. The next suit on the list is the Aaron Eichmann suit. Now, this suit is pretty cool. I don't mind it. The reason this suit is in the place that it is because of the boots. Now, I personally do not like the boots. They are way too bulky, they're too big, and I don't really appreciate that much. But yeah, it's definitely a pretty nice suit. I don't mind it overly much. I do kind of like it. I don't really free roam with it very much. I believe you get this from the Silver Lining DLC. But yeah, not an awful suit, not a great suit, but not an awful one. I definitely use it every once in a while for free roam purposes, or just to mess around with it. But yeah, it's kind of cool, and yeah, on to the next one. The next suit on the list is the Into the Spider-Verse suit. Now, I just want to say that I did not like the Into the Spider-Verse movie that much. It definitely was way below my expectations. I did expect a lot more from it, especially after seeing the trailer. That looks super good. So I was a little bit disappointed, but yeah, the suit isn't that bad. I low-key kind of wish that they went with the one with the sweatpants instead of the main one. I definitely like the sweatpants. I feel like that would have been really funny. But definitely a really nice suit. It does look like blue when it's in the shade, but then like purple. Like right now, here. So right now it looks blue, right? And now it looks like purple when it's in. So now it's blue. So it's blue right now, and then once I go into the sun, it looks more purple than it does blue. Definitely an interesting suit. I do free roam with it every once in a while. It's not bad. Like right now it looks purple, right? It looks more purple, and now it's blue again. What the heck? You're messing with me, Insomniac. Anyway, yeah, I do like this suit, most definitely. It's pretty cool, and I do use it every once in a while. But I believe you get this from the Silver Lining DLC as well. But yeah, not awful suit. Don't really use it very much, but pretty cool nevertheless. The next suit on the list is the homemade suit. Now this one is definitely pretty awesome. I do like it personally, and the reason is because of kind of like the physics on it. Now you guys are probably like, Nick, how are there physics on the suit? You're in a Spider-Man game right now. Well, the reason there are physics kind of in this suit is because when you're hanging upside down, here, hang on, I think there's an area for me to do it over here. So when you're hanging upside down using this suit, you kind of like, the strings on the suit, like, they kind of fall down. Like, look at this, ready? So see, you see how the strings are like falling and stuff? Like how the hoodie, like the parts of the hoodie are like falling like that. I feel like that's awesome. And then like when you hang upside down and things, oh my gosh, they fall down. Like you can kind of see them there. I don't know how easily you can see them. But yeah, the strings, oh my gosh, they fall. Okay, I feel like that's just really awesome that they added physics into a Spider-Man game. I feel like there's very limited physics in this game, considering this guy can just like flip endlessly and just, I don't even know. But yeah, pretty decent looking suit. Definitely not the hardest thing to unlock ever. You just need to do all the backpacks. Pretty easy to unlock. But yeah, not my favorite suit. I definitely don't hate it. I do use it once in a while, but not very often. The next suit on the list is the Spider-Clan suit. Now this one is definitely pretty decent. It's definitely one of the weirdest suits in the game because it looks like it's jumping off the pages of a comic book. I don't know what it's called. I don't think it's cel-shaded because, I mean, it might be. I don't know. Do I read any comic books? Not really. But it's definitely a pretty nice suit. I don't mind it very much. It's one of the weirdest, most definitely. But it's a pretty awesome suit, and I like that Insomniac put it in, because if people liked it, then they're probably going to add a lot more in the Spider-Man Miles Morales game, which, by the way, I'm so excited to play. But yeah, pretty awesome suit. I do enjoy free roaming with it every once in a while, only because it's so unique. But yeah, definitely not one that I would do much of the story in or anything like that. But yeah, pretty awesome suit, and I do use it sometimes. The next suit on the list is the Spider-Man Future Foundation suit. Now, this suit I have seen in a few different games before, one of them being like the Lego games that came out forever ago. But yeah, it's a pretty awesome looking suit. I definitely don't mind it. The black and white are two colors that go together great. So that's one reason why I definitely like, kind of like the negative suit, but that was just a little weird. But Future Foundation, definitely really weird. It's a pretty awesome suit. I do like it. I don't really free roam with it, but it's a pretty awesome suit, and I do use it for like story purposes sometimes, or just messing around, or for a video such as this one. The next suit on the list is the Big Time Stealth suit. This one is definitely pretty good. Personally, I don't really use this suit for stealth ever. There's a couple other suits that I would choose over this one. The suit power I always use for stealth, though. It kind of makes you like invisible. It's pretty awesome. But anyway, this isn't about suit powers, this is about the suit themselves. Pretty cool. I do like the green, like the glow on it. I don't know how that's stealth. I don't really know. But yeah, it's a pretty nice suit. I use it once in a while for stealth, I choose other suits, such as suits we're going to get into later. Yeah, so there is definitely suits that I would choose over this one. But I do like this one, and I don't really use it very often, but it is pretty awesome anyway. The next suit on the list is the Spider UK suit. Now, when I first saw this suit, I thought it was absolutely terrible. I really did not like this suit at all. Oops, sorry, I shot a web there. This suit, I thought it was absolutely terrible. I did not like it at all. I really hated it. But then when I got to free roam with it, and when I got to use it for like in like my gameplay and stuff, I don't think I could use this in my gameplay because it's a DLC suit. When I got to play with it when I was just playing through the DLCs by myself, I really liked it. The emblem on the back is most definitely one of the best emblems there are. Like, it kind of looks like it's kind of like like a pyramid, I feel like. I don't know, not really like a pyramid, but it's kind of like in pyramid form. I don't know what I'm saying, but it's a pretty cool suit now that I've gotten to play with it a little bit. Definitely not as hype as I was when I first got to play with it. I loved it, but now it's somewhat better. It's kind of like the resilient suit, how it kind of like died down a little bit. Definitely has died down, but it's still an awesome suit anyway. The next suit on the list is the dark suit that you unlock from all the Black Cat stakeouts. Now, pretty awesome suit, I will admit. Black and red, again, go together really well. I feel like black goes with, like, every color. Black and every single color, I feel like, go together. But anyway, yeah, this is a pretty awesome looking suit. I do like it. Do I use it for stealth? No, not really. There are other suits I choose over it. Will I choose this one over the big time? Yes, I will. But I don't really use it for stealth overly much. There are some other suits that I would choose over this one. But yeah, this suit is pretty awesome. It's definitely not hard to unlock, but it has no suit power that comes with it. But anyway, yeah, it's a pretty nice suit, and I don't really use it overly often. But occasionally, there'll be a part in the story or whatever that'll be like, you know what, let's whip out the dark suit, and I'll pull it out, and I'll play that part of the story with it. The next suit on the list is the Scarlet Spider suit. Now, this is the Scarlet Spider 2 suit, I think is what it's called, or like the Mark II suit of the Scarlet Spider. Pretty awesome looking suit. Another reason why I think this one goes together great is because it is black and red. That's another reason why the dark suit looks so great, as I said last time. It's definitely a really awesome suit. Do I use it a ton? Not really. I'm going to say that about a lot of suits, because my top 3 I use a lot. But yeah, pretty awesome suit. I definitely like it a lot. It's a DLC suit. I forgot what DLC. I think it's a heist DLC. But yeah, it's a pretty awesome suit, and I do use it every once in a while. But yeah, it definitely, when I first saw this suit, I'm like, this looks so bad. It looks so much better in, I think it was like a 2016 game or a 2015 game. No, it was 2013. There was an Amazing Spider-Man game, and it looks so much better in that one, I feel like. But then when I got to play with it and I got to free roam with it, I definitely liked it a lot more than I did when I just saw it in like a gameplay that somebody else played. The next suit on the list is the vintage comic book suit. Now this one is most definitely the weirdest suit in the entire game. It's pretty awesome because it is cel shaded, and it definitely looks like it's jumping off the pages of a comic book. But it's also like one that I don't really use very much, only because it's so weird. It doesn't really fit with the story. Now it would be cool. The only way that I would use this really like in the story or whatever is if Insomniac made a filter where you can make everything around you look like cel shaded as well. That would be awesome. But anyway, yeah, pretty awesome suit. I don't really use it very much. It does have a really funny suit power. I think you like insult your enemy and they like take damage. It's like really funny. But yeah, pretty awesome suit. Definitely the weirdest one. And yeah, I don't really use it very often, but it's pretty awesome anyway. Now the next suit is the Spider Armor Mark III suit. Now this suit is actually really awesome. It definitely does look like a piece of armor that Spider-Man has on himself. There are a lot of armored suits in the game, so that's why I feel like a lot of people don't like the armored ones. I am not that way. I do like the armored suits. I definitely am a fan of them. But I don't really feel like some of them are that great. This one, I feel like this one's awesome. Do I use it? Not really. But this suit is actually the reason that I think the Spider Armor Mark II suit is absolutely useless. Because the Spider Armor Mark II suit is bulletproof with the suit power. And you use the suit power and the bullets just kind of like hit you and then fall. So you guys would be like, oh, that's so useful. This one, they hit you and they reflect back at the person who shot them. So much better. So much more useful. So yeah, the other suit power, completely useless in my opinion. But yeah, pretty awesome suit anyway. And yeah, do I use it a lot? Not really. I mainly use it for like massive fights just because, I don't know, it looks like I don't know. It's like a steel, like titanium armor plate. I use this for like large fights, or maybe even like boss fights. I'll use this one for, just because it kind of like fits, I feel like. But yeah, pretty awesome suit, and I will mainly use it for like boss fights and things. The next suit on the list is the MCU Iron Spider Armor. This suit is awesome. I believe this is the one that Tom Holland or Spider-Man wore for part of Infinity War and Endgame. Pretty awesome suit, and the even better part is that Insomniac took the extra step and added the iron spider arms as the suit power for the suit, and you do like 3 or 4 times the damage you would do anyway. They are awesome. And it's pretty cool that they took that extra step and added these as the suit's suit power. I definitely do like that, and then they'll go away after a certain amount of time. But yeah, pretty awesome suit. Sadly, it doesn't have the instant kill mode that it would normally have. But yeah, it's a pretty awesome suit, and I use it every once in a while for like larger fights, kind of like I would the Spider Armor Mark III. The next suit on the list is the Spider-Punk suit. This suit is pretty awesome. I believe I used this one quite a bit during my gameplay. I really like this suit. When I first saw it, I hated it so much. I'm like, take this out of the game, worst suit. I absolutely hated it. That was before I knew about Spirit Spider. But yeah, this suit's pretty bad. This suit was pretty bad in my opinion. But now, voice crack there, I apologize for that. This suit was really bad in my opinion, but then when I got to free roam with it, and when I played it, and when I unlocked it and stuff for my gameplay, the next suit on the list is the Noir suit. Now, I'm going to say this again, as I've said for most of the other suits, I used to hate this suit. This suit, I used to think it looked bad. It looks absolutely nothing like Spider-Man, I just want to point that out. But pretty awesome suit anyway. I will choose this one for stealth sometimes. There is one suit that I would choose over this, as you guys can probably guess it. We will see it later. But yeah, pretty awesome suit. I definitely don't mind using this for stealth missions. Not that the stealth mode, like the stealth like perk or whatever, goes up overly much when you use this. Actually, it doesn't move at all, and none of the things do. But yeah, it's a pretty awesome suit. I definitely do enjoy using it. The next suit on the list is the repaired version of the classic suit. Now, this one is, I just want to say, this is the when you think of Spider-Man, this is probably what comes to mind. It is pretty awesome. They designed it very, very well in this game, and I do enjoy free roaming with it because it is the generic Spider-Man suit that everybody knows and loves. And yeah, it's pretty awesome anyway. I definitely do enjoy using it. Oh, parkour there. I love that. Yeah, so it is a really cool suit, and I do enjoy using it, especially for like the heartfelt moments. Whenever there's like a heartfelt moment, like when I don't know, I'm not gonna do any spoilers. I'm not gonna say any spoilers in case you haven't seen my gameplay on it. I will leave a link to a playlist for that in the description. Go check it out. It was a very good playthrough, other than the fact that I just started YouTube and it was really cringy. But anyway, yeah, pretty awesome suit. I do enjoy free roaming with it. I do enjoy using it for story purposes. But other than that, I don't really use this suit overly much. The next suit on the list is the Arachnid Rider suit. Now, this one is definitely pretty new. I actually have not seen this one until about a week ago. It's a pretty awesome looking suit. It does look really cool. It's another one of those like 2D kind of suits, or not really 2D, but like the comic book suits. It's a pretty cool looking one. It's definitely very vibrant and very colorful. Like even when he's like in the shade, like look, it's like glowing. It looks great. It's a pretty cool looking suit. I feel like this is a pretty new one. I think they updated the game and this was in there along with one other suit, which we will get to later in the video. It is a pretty awesome looking suit. Actually, this is my first time ever using it. I've never free roamed it with the suit. I've never used it in a story. I've never done anything with the suit. The next suit on the list is the Spider Armor Mark IV suit. Now, this one is definitely pretty awesome. It used to be my favorite suit. I know I've said that with a couple other outfits or whatever, other suits. But yeah, this one's pretty cool. I like the shine on it. It looks really good. The reason that this suit is no longer my favorite is because when I first saw it, I did not see the green lenses, the green spider emblem. I feel like that kind of ruins it, honestly. But yeah, it's a pretty awesome suit. It most definitely used to be my favorite easily. Yeah, it's a pretty cool suit, though. I definitely still like it, especially for some of the larger fights. It has the most useful suit power. Complete invincibility for like 30 seconds. Yeah, that's really useful. I definitely like the suit power, but the suit is pretty cool. I still like it. I still free roam with it. But other than really the suit power, the suit's kind of not... I mean, I don't really use it much, but it is pretty awesome, and that's why it is this high on the list and not low. The next suit on the list is the Last Stand suit. Again, this suit used to be my favorite. I used to love this one. It used to be amazing. It used to be my favorite, and I loved it. But then I got to free roam with it, and it kind of died down a little bit. Now, it's still at the number 14 spot. I still like it. But it's just not as exciting as it was when I first got to use it. It's like definitely a little like kind of not as interesting, not as like cool as it was when I first got it. But yeah, when I first got the game, this was my absolute favorite suit. It is quite expensive. It's like 20 something crime tokens. It's like really expensive to make. But the reason I think for that is because Red Hood, if you look at the hood of this suit, it looks like the Red Hood suit from I forgot what. But Red Hood was like known for like fighting crime or whatever, so that's why I believe it requires like 20 crime tokens, or like it's like 25 crime tokens. It's really expensive, but it's a pretty awesome suit. I still enjoy using it. I use it for quite a bit of crime fighting. When I go out and do like crimes and stuff, I'll wear this suit just because I feel like it's pretty cool. The next suit on the list is the stealth suit, or I think it's called like the monkey suit or something from Spider-Man Far From Home. Correct me if I'm wrong. I could be just calling it a ridiculous name because I am tired and it is late at night of the time of me recording this video. It's a pretty awesome suit. This is the #1 suit I use for stealth. Not that it really boosts the stealth levels at all, but it is pretty cool. I just kind of like using dark suits for stealth anyway. The next suit on the list is the Iron Spider Armor. Now this suit definitely looks really, really cool. I do like it. Now this suit used to be my top 5 favorite. The reason it kind of died down is because I didn't really use it that much, and then when I came back to it, it just kind of like just went down a little bit in like I don't know, in kind of like valuability, if that's a word. I don't think that's a word, but yeah, it's definitely a really cool, awesome suit. It looks like an Iron Man suit, but it's not Iron Man, it's Spider-Man. And the reason is, like, look at the feet. They kind of look like Iron Man's repulsors. Look at the hands, if you can see them from this angle. They look like Iron Man's repulsors on his hands. And then he's got like a weird, I don't know what that is. Oh, hang on, let me see if I can get a good angle of it. Right there. Kind of like that like arc reactor or whatever Iron Man has in his chest. It kind of looks like that. Yeah, it's a pretty awesome looking suit. I definitely like it. Is it one that I use a lot? Not really. But it is pretty cool. I do like using it, especially when I have like really large crime or whatever. But also, Insomniac, quite a while ago, they had an update where the iron arms, this Iron Spider arms, are gold instead of whatever the other color is, red, when you use them on this suit. Kind of just because it's like a, I don't know, I feel like this one's not as good as the MCU, but it's kind of higher on the list, only because it looks like Iron Man as well as Spider-Man, so it kind of reminds me of 2 superheroes. But yeah, it's a pretty awesome suit. The next suit on the list is the Anti-Ox suit. Now this one is definitely really, really cool. I do enjoy using it. I feel like this is Insomniac's version of the Spider Armor Mark II suit. They do look very much alike. This is the suit that Spider-Man or Peter Parker makes himself when he goes out to fight Dr. Octopus at the very end of the game. Apologies for spoilers. Yeah, it's a pretty cool looking suit. I do enjoy using it. And yeah, it's pretty awesome. The suit power is really useful. The resupply instantly, or not instantly, but like resupplies all your gadgets. But again, this isn't about suit powers. This is about the suits themselves. So anyway, really awesome one. I definitely enjoy using it. All right, at the number 10 spot, we're in the top 10 favorite suits now. It is the Stark suit. Now, this one is the suit that Spider-Man wore in Homecoming in part of Infinity War, I'm pretty sure. Pretty awesome suit. Now, when I first saw this one, I'm like, it looks exactly like the classic suit, but it doesn't. It looks nothing like the classic suit. They got like the black straps on the arms, and then all of the tiny little details, if you guys can see them. Like, look at the arm. Look at all those tiny details. Like, you have like literally the slightest detail on that little strap there. You got the details on the back on the hood, if you can see them. Yeah, the tiny little details that Insomniac paid attention to. Awesome. I really, really like it. This suit's really cool. And yeah, it takes the number 10 spot easily. The suit power is great, but again, this is not on suit powers. This is on the suits themselves. Really awesome suit, and I do enjoy free roaming with it quite a bit. The next suit on the list is the webbed suit. I believe this is the suit from the Tobey Maguire movie that Sam Raimi directed. Pretty awesome. Okay, he was talking there for a second. Pretty awesome looking suit. I do like it. The raised webbing looks awesome. The different, like the older looking colors on it, like it looks exactly like the suit from the movie. Really, really cool suit. It doesn't take the number 1. It used to be in my top 5, but now it is at the number 9 slot because I don't know. I feel like the more I free roamed with it, the more it's kind of died down. But still a really awesome suit. It is in the top 10, so I do use it every once in a while, just because of the kind of like the story behind it. The next suit on the list is another suit from the Spider-Man movies. It's the Amazing Suit. Now this is another one of the new suits. They added 3 new suits with one of the new updates that came within the past little while. This one is the one that Andrew Garfield, I believe, wore. I haven't seen that movie with Andrew Garfield, the Spider-Man one, in years, so I apologize if I'm not accurate on that. But I'm pretty sure this is the one that Andrew Garfield wore. It looks really cool, and I do enjoy free roaming with it, even though it's pretty new. I definitely have done a lot of free roaming with this one, only because it looks so good. And yeah, this suit's pretty cool anyway. And yeah, it's in the 8th spot. Yeah, it takes number 8. Only because of kind of like the story behind it, just like the last one. And yeah, pretty awesome suit anyway, and I do enjoy using it every once in a while. The next suit on the list is the 2099 white suit. This suit looks so much cooler than the 2099 black suit. Should be called the 2099 blue suit, just saying. It is a really awesome one. This was definitely, I believe this is my friend's favorite suit. I think this one of my friends plays this game, and I believe this is his favorite suit overall. It's a really, really cool one to begin with, and I really enjoy playing with it. The claws on the arms, I feel like, are a lot cooler than the one on the 2099 black suit. Should be called the 2099 blue suit. Yeah, it's a pretty awesome one anyway. This is a really cool suit. I do really enjoy using it. And yeah, it's pretty cool, and free roaming is fun with this suit. The next suit on the list is the upgraded suit. This is the one that Spider-Man wore during the movie Far From Home. That was a great movie, by the way. But anyway, yeah, this suit is pretty awesome. I really do enjoy using. You know, I'm just gonna do this crime really here because I'm bored of just talking to myself. So yeah, this is a really awesome suit. I do enjoy using it, and yeah, it is pretty awesome just to be able to use this suit, especially since it's from a movie. I feel like it just like fits really well. Wow, these arms are a lot more powerful than I thought. Wow, I clearly have not used this suit power ever. Anyway, yeah, it's a really awesome suit, and I do enjoy using it, only because it's another movie suit. This is the last movie suit on the list, unfortunately. But yeah, really awesome suit. I enjoy using it, and I love the suit so much. The next suit on the list is Secret War Suit. Now, a lot of people hate this suit. Some people are probably going to get mad at me for saying this. The Secret War Suit, I feel like the suit gets hated on a lot more than it should. I just feel like the suit it definitely deserves a lot more love. That's why it's this high on the list. This does take the number 5 spot on the list. It is a really awesome suit in my opinion. I don't know how much I used it during my gameplay, but the real reason is because I kind of forgot to switch the suit every episode like I said I was going to. Anyway, yeah, it's a pretty awesome suit. I do enjoy using it. I actually free roam with this one the most out of, or one, like, I think this is like the top, like in the top 3 most used suits that I've ever used. But yeah, really awesome suit. I do love it, and yeah, it's definitely hated a lot more than I thought it would be. The next suit on the list is the Spider Armor Mark 1 suit. Again, a lot of people are probably going to get mad at me for this one, but I really like this suit personally. I feel like it's really awesome with the like silver plating on it and the black. I feel like it goes so well together. This was in the Turf Wars DLC. Again, I'm going to be playing through the DLCs hopefully very soon. Yeah, but this suit's really awesome. I have done a lot of free roaming with it. It's definitely in some of the most used suits, probably in the top 5. I really enjoy this suit. I do love free roaming with it. Free roaming is super fun with this suit. Stealth missions, don't really use it for this. I do use it for combat every once in a while just because. But yeah, really awesome suit. I love using it, and it's a very well designed and awesome looking outfit for Spider-Man. The next suit on the list is the Advanced Suit. Oh my goodness. Can we just talk about this suit for a minute? This suit is so awesome. Like, when I first saw this in Spider-Man, I almost started crying because it is so awesome. The white on it is phenomenal. I have no idea why we have not seen this in a movie, but they really need to make a movie with this suit because it is so freaking cool. Like, the white on it looks amazing. The light colors looks even better. And then, I don't know, I just feel like it looks so good. The white spider, the suit power is great, the battle focus on it. In this suit, your arch nemesis gives it to you. I mean, not at the time he's your arch nemesis, but at the end he becomes your nemesis, and I don't know, he did some bad things. But anyway, yeah, really awesome suit, and I love it. And yeah, it's a really cool suit just to play around with, and I definitely love the Advanced Suit. The second to last suit on the list is the Scarlet Spider Suit. This suit is so awesome. I used it for most of my gameplay. It was my favorite suit at the time, but then they added a few new ones, and I kind of just free roam with like all the suits because I have filmed this video before, but it hasn't worked out. This is actually the 5th time I've recorded this video. I know my voice is dying right now, but yeah, it's a really awesome suit. I do love it. The spray painted symbol looks great. The jean kind of like tank top looks great. The red looks super awesome. The gauntlets on this I actually don't mind, and the reason is, oops, I can open the camera there. I meant to open photo mode. Because they look like extra web canisters of like his web fluid or whatever. Looks awesome. The tiny little details look so cool. But yeah, really awesome suit. I really enjoy free roaming with it, and this was definitely my favorite during my gameplay. Yeah, so anyway, this is definitely one of my favorite suits in the game. I do love it, and yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Definitely be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Oh, I'm kidding, guys. We still have one more suit we have to get to. Let's just go through this last suit already. Let's do it. You guys guessed it. The best suit in the game is the Armored Advanced Suit. Oh my gosh. This is one of the new suits that they added, and can we just talk about it? This suit looks so awesome. Just look at it for a second. Just look at it and tell me that does not look awesome. That is not like the coolest suit you've ever seen. Like, I know maybe on camera it doesn't look that great, but when you free roam with it and you get to use it like in the city and stuff, and you just get to play around with it, it is honestly the coolest suit I've ever seen in any Spider-Man game, and I've played a lot of Spider-Man games. It is so cool. I love this suit so much, and I definitely want to see something like it in the Spider-Man Miles Morales. So yeah, anyway, this is my favorite suit in Spider-Man PS4. That's probably not going to change ever, honestly. Unless they make this, but they make it with like, I don't know, but yeah, anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Definitely be sure to leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss any future content. And yeah, this was definitely a fun video. I hope you guys enjoyed the 100th video special. I'm sorry I wasn't reacting like I planned. I tried to film that, but for some reason, the software and the recording equipment wasn't being nice to me that day. So I tried to film it multiple times in like different days, but it wasn't working. So I hope this makes up for it. I am going to be doing DLC gameplay very soon. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in a future video. See you guys later.